guys, welcome back to Steve Runs. Long time no see or what? Must have been 5-6 weeks I think since I've been last video. So thanks for joining me once again anyway. I'll quickly talk about what's been going on and what my targets are for 2023. Don't you go anywhere. Alright, thank you for joining me once again, guys. Hope you all had a great Christmas, great New Year. Hope your New Year's started off with a bang, like mine. And hope you met all your targets for last year that you set yourself. If you didn't, start of a new year, don't put the pressure on yourself, just go with the flow, get done what you can, it's all good. Alright, so what's been going on with me? Not been a video for 6 weeks. Running's come to pretty much a full halt. I've done a few, if you've seen me on Strava recently, but nothing to really keep the flow to where I want to be. So I'll quickly explain. So the start of December, I think it was the start of December, I had hand, foot and mouth caught from my lovely children. Excuse me, it's really windy today, so I hope you can hear me. That's quite rough. I was quite ill off that, but off the back end of it, I had this nasty cough, whether it's like a chest infection or just a horrible cold. I'm not entirely sure, but it's hanging around horribly. So I had to work through it, through my Christmas work, which is really hard as it is. I've still kind of got it now. I feel like I'm coming down to the last days of it now, with a bit of luck. Hopefully I can start to plan ahead for this year. So enough of the sob story. Had to work hard over Christmas, couldn't run then, and I've been ill both sides of it. That's that. So 2020 was a good year for my running, really. Got my first marathons done, 2 of them, one being London. If you've not seen them, go back and check on my channel, have a look at his videos. I'm really happy about them still, but it's time to move on. That's the basic goal for that year, was to try and get the marathons in, or a marathon in, and ended up doing 2. Looking forward to 2023. I do have some targets I want to reach. The first 2 you know about, which is getting Brighton done and my first ultra in June. Ultra marathon is the big one, to be honest. To be able to get to the end of one of them would be something special for me, really. I didn't think I could do a marathon. Here we are. I definitely don't think I could do 2.5 of them, or just another 2.5. But it's booked in. I'm ready to go. I've sorted out my travel plans. I can't bloody wait. But I need to get my training back on the go properly. Hopefully I can start from now if I don't feel too rough after this. I ran 3 times last week, still feeling ill. I went back to square one. I felt rough as anything after the 3rd day of it. Read online, a lot of people saying if you're running when you're sick, you're a fool, because all you're doing is prolonging your illness. I think maybe they was right, because I'm still hanging on, although today the coughing is nearly gone. So hopefully this has been enough. So next year, Brighton to get done, and my ultra to also get done. I'd like a few other time ones to throw in there. I've got nothing planned for the end of the year after June, so I'm hoping that at the top of my fitness, being once I've recovered from the ultra, that I'll be able to break the sub 19 minute 5k. It's been an aim of mine. I'm on 19:18 there, so I've got 17 seconds to get. I might do some specific training for that. I'm also going to try and do the sub 40 10k, which feels impossible for me now, but like I say, with the training I'm doing, some of the speed specific workouts I'm going to be doing sort of in the coming months before I up the mileage. Hoping that will be enough to take me there where I want to be. And I really like, if possible, if I'm feeling better than this, I'd love to do a 3.5 or sub 3.5 hour marathon, but that would be in Brighton. So the plan is to get back to where I was before. I've never felt fitter before, so it was the start of December, before all this stuff kicked off. That's the best condition I've been in, I think. Now I'm puffing a good one, trying to run slowly, hearts at 157. But yeah, I want to get back on that, get back onto some kind of plan, get a couple of fast ones in a week, working with my physio and running coach. And I'd like to see if I can do the Brighton Marathon in 8-minute miles, the whole thing. So I won't have a plan B for that. I don't feel like I'm in the right condition for it. I'm certainly not going to go and kill myself trying to do it when I've got the more important ultra coming up after that, 6 weeks, 2 months after it. So obviously there's a bigger thing going on there, but if I can do that in 3.5 hours, or plan B, just to beat my PB, which is 3:48. Okay, so today's has been a really short, super easy run. I can't wait to get back on it. Apologies for leaving it so long. I've had nothing to make videos about apart from telling you how I am and how shite my running's got. But hopefully it's going to be the start of a big 2023. Please let me know your aims for 23 in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. I haven't caught up with no one for a little while, so comment on there would be great. And mine is to get 2 races done, a sub 19.5 and a sub 40.10. So thanks for joining me again. Good to be back after 6 weeks. Please don't forget to subscribe button below if you've not seen me before. Follow back on my journey with all different types of running I've done, and hopefully speak to you again soon. And I'm back in the swing, hopefully. Right, speak to you again soon. Steve-O runs.